Hi everybody. So today I want to talk about something that I have personally I still kind of struggle with it, but I've struggled with for years, and it's something that a lot of people I think struggle with, but they don't talk about it. It's not something that's widely known, but it's something very important. So there's something out there called binge eating disorder, and some of you may have heard that before, some of you may not. But what it is when you are just constantly stuffing your face, whether you're hungry or not, and you're eating to the point of feeling extremely full and gross about yourself. So you're pretty much just eating your feelings. Anytime you feel depressed or sad or something, you eat. And to kind of give an example of this, when I worked in retail, during my shift, I'd be constantly stuffing my face with candy. I would then get off of work and I'd drive through a fast food place and I would get a meal, like a large size, and I'd be stuffing my face the whole way home. And by the time I got home, I'd hide all of that evidence like in my trunk or something, and I would go in and have dinner with my now husband, and pretend like I didn't just eat all that stuff. But it really is an emotional thing. You kind of eat for your emotions, but what you're really doing is fueling your depression. You're making yourself feel worse about yourself. So it's not healthy at all. And I've kind of gotten control over it over the past year. I'm doing a lot better with it now, but especially since I started antidepressants. So it's something that is a health risk. It definitely is, because you are just constantly taking in food, which is not healthy whatsoever. And it was the reason that I ended up putting on a lot of the weight that I had over these past years. And it tears you down, like from the inside out. It really does. And so kind of the way that I kind of focused on it is I try to think about, before I go get food, like let's say I'm having a bad day and the first thing I think of is food, and then all of a sudden I'm having these cravings for like fast food or something. I'll think about that fast food and I'll think, okay, that food may taste good like that 5 to 10 minutes that I'm eating it, but after that it's gonna make me feel worse. And I kind of like have this debate in my head to a point to where I kind of just talk myself out of it, and that can be hard to do. It's not something that's just gonna happen overnight, but honestly, just admitting that you have a problem, maybe even talking to somebody about it, because one thing that you do when you have this is you hide it, and you hide evidence that you're eating all this extra stuff and all that. So talking to somebody about it, really focusing in, like, I think once I started to lose weight, that really helped me. I started to see progress and focus in on everything. And even though I would still have random times that it would happen, I'd get right back to it. I can't really explain really how I did it, but I just really want people to know that it is a real issue. It's an actual eating disorder. You can, maybe even talk to a therapist about it, go to your doctor and talk to them about it, but it's seriously something that you should not be feeling. And what it's going to do is push you deeper and deeper into depression, and depression is another huge thing that people deal with that they don't like to talk about, and it's something that I'm actually being treated for right now. with medicine. So, you know, the best thing to do is admitting that you have a problem and getting help for it. And if you know somebody, like, just look for signs of maybe they're eating way more than they should be. Maybe, you know, check in random spots to check for hidden like wrappers and things like that. Just honestly, it really is a big thing, and I really wanted to kind of bring that to light because I've really gotten myself to a point where I'm good and I don't have to worry too much about having those binges or anything like that. And after, you know, hearing that other people have that problem, that really helped me too. So, talk about it, admit it. It's okay. It's a problem that a lot of people have. And like I said, I just wanted to talk about this today.